this is going to be one of my last videos I'm going to be doing. I might do one more before the end of the month, but most likely this is going to be my last for October.
Hello everyone, it's Zaquira. Today I'm going to be doing a very different video. In this video, I'm going to be announcing my NaNoWriMo project. If you don't know what NaNoWriMo is, it's National Novel Writing Month. It usually happens in November. First year joining it, I joined Camp NaNoWriMo, which is a whole nother different thing. And I'll also be announcing a couple other things as well, so keep an eye out for that. Starting off, my novel literally has little to nothing. It has no title, which is perfectly fine because I'm pretty sure this is one of those things that's always going to change. And it has no characters, no plot. The only thing I've worked on it is the world. For this novel, I'm going to give you a little premise, however. The story is about a humanoid demon who has to save their world from going into destruction. Yes, I know it sounds like a dystopian, but I really want to make this into like some sort of horror, steampunk, fantasy thing. Like I said before, I literally have no plot. I'm gonna pants this story off because I learned that I work a lot more better when I'm in the moment rather than planning the whole thing out. I know most people call this Preptober, but mostly I've been doing is setting up my document, planning out my time, just getting myself overall ready for the month-long event that I've decided to join with my read-along and many other things that I still have yet to do. Because, you know, most people who join NaNoWriMo are crazy people, so don't take that seriously. It's just a joke. Please don't take that seriously. Yeah. The main reason for my story idea, I really love dark themed stories. I like just the whole idea of demons and stuff, and I just really liked horror. And I have a limit on how dark the theme is. I really do have a limit recently, but I realized that when I learned about it, I really liked steampunk. So yeah, that's why I'm doing that. And plus, originally, this whole idea was inspired by the game called Beyond Two Souls. When I played the game, the main character had this entity attached to them, and I just like the whole idea of that. Originally, this was going to have a human being attached to an entity. Instead, I decided to make the entity its own person, off from my original plan, which is always good, you know. I'm not mad about that, so yeah. I'm gonna start off by showing you where I'm hoping to mostly write at. So let's get. This is where I mostly plan to write at, my desk that I share with my sister. This is where I hope to mostly write on my laptop or my phone. I can't really show you that because, as you can tell, I'm recording with it. What's the point? And this is my writing binder. I literally dictated a whole entire binder just to NaNoWriMo. I'm going to be showing you what I'm going to be using as inspiration during NaNoWriMo because I'm so behind with everything. So let me show you that. Starting off, here is my novel writing playlist I'm going to be using. Someone made it for me. And I personally cannot wait to listen to this because all the songs in there are really cool. They're mostly from like movie soundtracks, so I cannot wait to see how that goes. So I'm going to be using this as inspiration. Wait, let me take it out. I'm going to be using this as inspiration. I've also learned that besides music or reading or anything like that, pictures really inspire me to write. Because in my head, I've seen so many ways of interpreting them. Sorry, that they just became a huge part of me writing. So why not? And finally, I'm also going to be using this candle, mostly to smell and help myself calm down whenever I'm overstressed or overworked. I'm not gonna light it up because me and fire don't really work well, but hopefully maybe in the future I will light this up. But for now, this is just gonna be a pop open smell. So I might have some writing rituals for this month. And so, Halloween's coming up, right? And whatever costume I'm going to be writing, I'm going to be doing a steampunk themed costume, because usually once I really get into something, I really try to get myself into it. So most likely I'll be dressing up in my costume every time that I want to write, to help me get into the whole my mindset into it. Because if I just dress up, I know I could just go in my night clothes, but I feel much more in tune if I dress up in my Halloween costume every time I write. Oh, of course I'm gonna wash it, but for most times I'm gonna throw it on and write. So it just helps me. My goal is to just get at least some words done. Of course, I'm going to be happy if I make it to 50,000 words. Who is not? It's not my goal. My goal is to just write, basically. Because I haven't been writing for a little bit. And any story writers plot thing going on, I plan on joining that. Just so the house cup thing, just so it can motivate me. So I can get something done. House Slytherin, but I feel more of a hybrid of Slitherclaw, because if I was sorted young, I would have been sorted to Slytherin, but if I was sorted now, I would have been Ravenclaw. So that's why I'm just gonna go with the whole Slitherclaw thing, and hopefully if they do this next year, I'll be Ravenclaw.
Now I'm just going off topic, but anyway, that's it basically.
If you've watched this far to the end of my video, thank you. And here are a couple of announcements from me, okay? I might do live streams. I definitely be joining write-ins so it could help me motivate me to write. And if I do live streams, I might in the future post about it. You all know what dates I'm going to be doing them. I might possibly also do another live stream with someone else. This one I'm not exactly sure about, but you never know. And I have futuristically book review. I usually don't do alone book reviews. I usually do them all together, but I'm hoping to in the future, because I have this one thing I have, because I don't want to give too much information about it on. Watch out for that. That's all I'm saying for this. Once I get my 50th subscriber, which I know I'm only one person away from getting my 50th subscriber, and it doesn't really seem like much of a milestone for other people, but for me, it makes my day. But I might do like a little Q&A or a little short live stream where you all can ask me questions and just such like that. I don't think I'll be going to like giveaways until like up until maybe my hundreds or thousands. But it's just, to me, it's even just a feat to just even be so close to getting 50. Yeah. The Rambo announcement video. I hope to joining. You guys can add me. I have my username down below. I hope you have a good day. So see you in either in my book review thing that I'm going to be doing pretty soon, or in November when I probably start to do all this stuff for NaNoWriMo. So, bye!